Yeah, man, I thought I almost lost you for a minute.
No, no.
All right, we're still back in here. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
So for real though. So Grand Theft, bro. Let's just talk about it. Like seriously, you was like played the part, stuck it like in the real world, like it was the game, and the world was all the same, basically. I mean,
Well, like, let's just put it this way, man. Like, when I was in elementary, right? I had a substitute teacher, okay, and I never seen anybody that ever looked like this to this day, right? But he had a penny, like, let's say, like, just I just got nothing but I got nothing but silver on me. There's
right,
no
a
pennies,
penny.
but
I
okay.
get it.
But what he did was he had a penny, right? He put it under his palm right here, and he put it on the ground on the desk, and then he put the other palm down too, and then he said, "Look at my hands," right? And so what you saw from his up here was the actual penny appeared. The outline of it and everything was in his skin. Okay, like you could see the outline of the
So it was.
whole.
So he put it
Point.
underneath his hand,
He put it.
put it
He
on
put
the
it right
table.
here, and then he put it on the desk, and
Right.
then it was right. It was right there, and then
Okay.
he started going like this with his other hand. He started going like this, right? Started rubbing it, and then after he started rubbing it, you can see the outline all up on the top of his hand right here. You can see the outline of the coin on the top of his hand right there, and then he started guiding it with his finger throughout his body like this.
Yeah.
And he started guiding it like that, and then he put it like that, and then boom, like that, right? And then he did it so fast. He put his other hand so fast that where you could tell that the coin was still there, and on it appeared on top of just rising above his skin, where you could see the details of the coin throughout that. And he slammed it so hard right here, and at the same time put the other one there. So I thought that maybe he might have been switching it, no, but he wasn't, and because it was already appeared here, on physically,
Yeah.
visually slammed it, and all of a sudden, like a coin popped up under his hand on the other side, and so yeah, like that made me believe in like some type of medical metaphysical. He called
Yeah.
him. You ever heard of
Believe.
Johnny
Make it
Appleseed?
believe.
Johnny Appleseed. You heard of Johnny Appleseed?
Right.
He said, "I'm still kicking. He's kicking apples or something." Johnny Appleseed. He said that was him.
I bet it was.
I think I met probably Johnny Appleseed or something
I
in
think you
real
did.
life.
For real though.
Yeah, I think I probably did for real though. Yeah.
I mean, every true spirit body is reincarnated, and you don't know who you were unless you truly do. And imagine that I could say that I could imagine some same shit, but I could tell you that I can't even believe if I could tell you who I thought I could be or who I am or what it is. Just as much as I believe that you met Johnny motherfucking Appleseed.
Well, I mean, what I've learned is just you have to stay humble to really believe who you are. Because
Like a son of
I've
a
missed a lot
bitch.
of I've missed so many opportunities, or I could have really made a name for myself.
You
Throughout my
still
whole life.
can. But what if you still can?
I mean, really, like in my situation, it would just be.
You don't have
I
a
mean,
clue.
for
I don't have a clue what your
yeah.
situation is, but you don't have a clue either because of what I know. But hold on, like yeah, I mean, elaborate. Like you say, you've missed chances, but you don't know. You got to take into consideration if you're intelligent enough to think and know what you do, then you got to be able to be smart enough to know that everything that did happen, has happened, is happening right now, has happened before, it's happening now, and it's going to happen again. It's all at the same time. So, well, so what's stopping you from evolving? Is the word.
Really, it's always been the same thing throughout my whole life. You meet somebody and you try to reach out to them more than a intellectual level, and you try to learn
You
more
can't. You
about
get
them.
fucked. You can't. You get look. You can't. It's. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. It's hard for me not to interrupt. It's hard. Go ahead. No, no. Like, so what's keeping? What is it like on the real? Is it me like that? Like, finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah, 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 you're good, man. It's just
Well, because
you
your
know,
disbelief, your craziness is other people's disbelief, which is actually reality. You're the Homer Simpson of the group. If you don't, it's funny. The Simpsons knew so much shit, right? Homer was always depicted as the fucking drunk of the group because he always knew some shit that nobody else could understand. But so they just played it off as he was this fucking drunk guy. But he really wasn't.
man.
I mean, you look like. I mean, he can afford a pack of cigarettes and a lighter, so you're still and you're killing your temple. You're breaking your walls down by smoking it. But what's if you got this much intellect, bro? Like what's there's not
It,
enough people. Look, there's not enough individuals. I won't call you a people because people are the problem. Roll with that.
essentially, it's just the fact that it's just a matter of fact that honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, it's just that how much effort I put when I was in love with somebody at one point, I was never put that effort to myself.
Look at
You
don't
know.
talk. Listen, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings and talk about that shit. You got one of these scar and you got still. I met her on this site. Yeah, right here. One of these things. Yeah, I don't talk about being all in and investing, bro. I know about that all in
Yeah.
and investing bullshit. Trust me. Here I
Uh,
am talking to you. So believe me, I know about the investing and fucking putting out and building an empire. You know what the empires are? Like in a remote jungle on the opposite side of the world, trying to re fucking purpose humanity. That's the story of which I am, Buckshot. I met her here. Don't talk about fucking giving all out, bro. That makes my skin cringe. And I mean, I'm not crying. It made my energy grow. But look, no, you can't fucking say that. Like it wasn't a waste. I've died twice
you know
already
what it
because of
is?
this shit.
Is that I keep myself away from myself, so I
You're
don't
your
hurt
own.
myself.
You're your own worst enemy. That's and your own best
Right.
friend, and the only one you can
And
trust at the same time that you can't trust.
I'm the only one that can hurt me. And it's like it has to be a limit because there's only so much somebody can take, and if I try to stress to you or talk to you about a situation, then you won't understand because you were never in this situation.
That's the
You
worst
know,
thing. Number
and
one, when you talk to somebody and they say, "I totally understand what you're going through or coming from," that's the dumbest thing that they can fucking say. Because you don't have a clue what's in my mind. They don't have a clue
yeah,
where you're coming
that's why
from
I
or
don't
what you
deal with
understand.
therapists or nothing. That's why I don't never had a therapist
I tell
because
people when I call somebody on the phone, service, and the first thing that they say is, "I'm sorry." I said, "Don't say that. You're sorry for being a program." And they say, "Well, I understand." I said, "Don't say that either." I said, "Listen, I know you're programmed to say that shit." I said, "Don't say it because it's going to cause more problems and it's going to do harm."
yeah, it's like it's just feeding the problem. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
doesn't make
throwing
it
fuel in the
better.
fire.
Right. It's like putting more germs in the fungus.
Try to keep it.
It's
Hey,
like
let's see my. Hey, I got the mushroom growing. I got the whole mushroom world on the other side of this wall right here behind us. Leave my girls out of this. Let's not try to. It's a world. It's a war of the worlds, bro. And like, your house looks pretty clean. Let me just say that, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
God, cleanliness is godliness. Let's just think it like that, right? Growing
yeah.
mushrooms,
So,
you got to have cleaner than a hospital to grow. You got to have the best intentions. You got to have the greatest thoughts. You can't
bro, I've
have
eaten
bad
all
thoughts.
the mushrooms. You know what? You know how many mushrooms that I've eaten? Can I tell you how many mushrooms that I've eaten? Okay. Well, okay. let's take this for example. All right, you see a shit, you see a dog shitting in the yard, right? And then you see a mushroom growing after the dog shits. I've eaten that mushroom that comes from the dog shit.
You've
Okay,
tried them, yeah.
now
But you know
listen.
they
All
could be
right.
different strains though. But you're just being.
Okay. Well,
I'm
listen.
listening.
Okay. And I've seen that shit, same shit that the mushroom came from, turn white. Cause shit turns white when it's old, right?
It used to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it does. Where I'm from,
Okay.
it turns white,
Okay.
white caca. It's all ashy.
Yeah.
I've eaten the same shit that mushroom came from. You understand what I'm saying now? Do you get me now? Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how involved.
No, I dig it. I know. I understand what you're getting at. There's mycelium that's growing in it to eat that shit. That's white. That's mycelium that's in it. I just ate some great. Hold on. Let's go for a journey. Just so you know. Keep this in mind in this whole talk. Watch. I had a hard time getting off this stuff. I had to flip it around. Let's flip the camera. Sometimes I stream from this side of the fence. Sometimes I stream from here in my game, right? Sometimes I'll be
Yeah.
gaming. I'm a pirate kind of guy. And when I say kinda, I don't mean that loosely. I don't even have no shit in my game.
So you got yourself a natural habitat there, and you know what to do with it.
You eat that critter right there. If you were to eat that, you know what would happen, right? He's smiling. He says, "Yeah, I'll eat it." He says, "I'll eat it." So listen to me then. Let me ask you this. You see this?
Yeah.
I didn't put nothing in here. This is natural. I
Hmm.
put nothing in here. What do you think that is? What do you suppose this is? Like, right?
Whatever it is, whatever that is, I've already done it.
Here, here's what I got over here.
Any type of psychedelic, I've eaten it. I used to grow mold on my walls.
Enigma.
I used to breathe it for breakfast every morning until the gas leaked, until the candle worn out, until I'm outside, until I'm thinking the house is gonna explode.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I fell asleep with the gas leak on before too.
Why? How? Say how did you do
It's called being irresponsible when
it?
you're an adult.
Oh look, I burned up. I blew up one time, like making wax. Sometimes I ain't gonna talk about it. It's easy to
I
be
blown up
irresponsible.
on the water heater when you have to turn it on. Yeah,
Oh, okay. How? I got you. Hi, Brianna. Sorry. And seven, we got guests, bro.
yeah.
Hey.
When it leaks so much,
Oh,
yeah.
you got guests. Those are all your people.
I got too many of them, man. My phone's about to die, so
Oh,
any minute
cool.
now it's gonna die, and that's gonna end our.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
got you
at.
saved, bro. I got you saved any which ways. Like I'm on here all the time. What state are you in? It doesn't. I never even got to ask you that, did I?
Oh no, I'm from Texas,
Oh,
like from the
Texas. They
south.
did say that. You said that. Hey, I'm in Michigan. That's right. That's right. Texas. Well, shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like I'm on here all the time. Like you're more welcome just to come in and like kick it, bro. Like it's hard to find intelligent You don't. You might not.
Doing
You might
nothing, but
not
I'll
look
be right
at it
back.
as intelligent, so to speak. But I mean, it's hard to find like-minded conversation sometimes.
No, I get it. Besides all of the, I fucked your mom last night, but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
right back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll be right back. All right.
Go for it.
I just, I think.
Romantic at heart. Hmm. Yeah, right. Right.
I am back now, and it is I could probably build an igloo with my thoughts right now. How cold it is. Let's just bringing it back to before I started gaming. I just want to tell you, man. I was on YouTube and stuff like that, right? When I don't know if you're familiar with Overwatch or Watch Dogs and stuff like that, but
The game, yeah.
there were certain streamers that were streaming at that time, and I would put my headphones on. I had the iPhone. I think it was the 3 or 4. I got it from a pawn shop at a good price because it was very expensive at that time, and it was all glass and metal.
Hmm.
And I was going through an episode where I thought I was in that YouTube video, and it had to do with Minecraft, and then it had to do with like what I had just mentioned earlier. And when I had gotten busted for having a schizophrenic episode in my front yard, they stuck that phone up my ass, man. And I thought that I was going to invent something that has never been seen because of the connection that I had with these games that I thought in my mind at the time for the people to accomplish the things that they did.
Well,
But you talk about getting kicked out of jail, man. If they can't kill you, they don't know what else to do, and
yeah.
and they'll try to stick your foot up their ass, up your all
Well,
about that.
no, it's perhaps like this, Sunshine. Don't you think there's maybe a reason why they haven't came with a white jacket for you or myself?
Yeah, well, they call it a turtle shell, and that's when
Look,
you dig for
look,
the
they
napkin.
for one, they're gonna be like they got Area 51 and 52 and shit. They're gonna be like, give this motherfucker his own space, leave him alone. Like
Yeah,
like you guys
I
remember
mean,
Neo? The world thinks that Neo was a joke or whatever. Like that shit's not a joke. The Matrix, that shit's not really a joke. It's
I
not.
mean,
Like, what do you mean?
my whole gang was led. I'm sorry, not gang. My whole crew on Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
was led by somebody who worked at Area 51,
that.
and he was a miner, and he was a cool guy, man. Uh,
No,
you know, he uh, he
for real.
he would make games for me just so I can snipe, so I can be able to be so precise with my aim that there was cars jumping over bridges to where you had to just snipe the driver at that
Yeah,
time, and then all you
yeah.
had to do was just spam,
Next level
spam,
shit.
spam.
Yeah,
Everything was spamming for money, money, money.
yeah.
You know,
Next level shit.
I don't know anything about that next level shit because
No,
I'm
I mean,
not
no.
rich.
What you were doing was, well, no, no. Right? How about yeah?
What I was doing
This,
was definitely for sure we're
this
in it. We
level.
were on
Let
the
me
beaches.
rephrase it. This level shit.
This is how where it got to. Let me tell you where it got to and how it ended was not only on World of Tanks, but we were on the beaches of Grand Theft Auto, and they call them Arabs, the sand diggers, and they're out there and using the automatic snipers, right? And I was picking them after and picking them to where my own friend, my own buddy, got me into a situation to where I got into a car and I could not get out of the environment because I was so good. He didn't need me no more, and he just kept doing it himself, And it was all the little I don't even know, bro. Like they were speaking the language I don't even like. If I were to speak the same language, I would probably be admitted into a mental hospital.
Hey, listen. No, there are there's languages that these there, there's languages that these shells are not supposed to speak. They were taught this world in these languages for a reason.
It's the language of the gods, because if you start
Do re mi
even
fo sol la ti do. Right. There's sounds that are. It's not about words. Words are what keep people in their place, I guess.
when you think about it, all right, Nike victory sign, just do it. That's what it means in Greek.
Hold on, hold on,
right?
hold on, hold on. The what sign?
Like the Nike sign that just do it the
Yeah,
check
yeah,
mark.
yeah, the check. Yeah,
It means victory in Greek.
yeah.
That's what the meaning is. That's the advertisement and stuff like that. And then you start getting into Under Armour, and then you start getting to it, Adidas. And people like to say, "All day I dream about sex."
Nope.
That's what Adidas stands for. You own a Ford truck, found on road dead.
Yeah.
They just don't make them like they used to anymore. Ford sucks. But nowadays Ford is one of the best vehicles. You
Yeah.
know, and you want to wonder why. Because the advancement of things and technology are
But here's
on
what's
different
funny to me
levels.
of the world, man. We have to look back in history to try to advance our technology. Kind of odd, right?
Yeah.
But things were
Yeah.
more basic. Things were more basic back then, but more complex. That doesn't make sense. And it probably
Well,
didn't make dollars either, but it made reality and it made the world go round, and it was a really crazy place.
yeah.
People
The
think,
only thing I think of is the reason that it didn't make sense was because if you look at things how they were, even in videos and stuff like that, they would have swords that would shoot fire from the swords,
yeah,
or
all gods,
you know,
every god had a weapon that had a magic.
they were like relics. You'd
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
own a
yeah,
relic
yeah. It wasn't even
to
necessarily a sword.
possess.
Instrument,
Yeah,
tool.
a wand, something, like to manifest the origins of that technology, and then all of a sudden we're working 9 to 5s, we're
Okay,
all in cities.
I got the latest 411 on the market. This is literally from the horse's mouth, as in the Grand Master of the Knights of the Templar. Right.
Yeah.
This is gonna go from like zero. I'm not. Religions are fake, but reality is what it is. But like, okay, so in the gaming world, there's a substance called mana. In the biblical world, there's a substance called manna. There's
PH.
there's a there's a ark of the covenant. Well, there was arks of the covenant. Manna is made from breaking down precious metals and some shit that's in
Charisma.
marijuana, and through alchemy, and it uh it makes this the conical shape that they're in all the drawings in the caves and the hieroglyphs that the gods are given back and forth. That substance is called mana, and that substance puts out energy. And that energy, when you put it into the arcs, is a superconductor. You put those arcs inside the pyramids where they belong, and it fucking fires this earth back up, and it turns the fucker back alive like it's supposed to be. And there's free power for the world like it's supposed to be, for like everything, for high power, for like superpower, for like if you don't have, they're not goosebumps because I ain't no chicken. It's called energy. If you don't just feel it, then you understand it. It's supposed to be shared, dude. Their game has fucking been played for too long. Their game is for kids. They don't want evolution. That's why they want you to stay in school, so you stay dumb, stay stupid. Blame
So
it
you
on
can
the
put
video games. Blame the dumb shit that they do on video games. Don't blame social media and don't blame rap and music because the music industries, the promoters, they all own all the prisons, so they promote the fuckers and sing and rap about dumb shit. Yeah, yeah. Blame ADD and crazy people because they're probably on the right track. And it ain't conspiracies; it's called reality. Take the religion fuck out of it. Basic instruction before leaving Earth. There's a lot of real shit to this story. Take the word religion out of it, like racism. This shit's is fake for goodness sake. It's like a dollar and a time. I don't want to rap a rhyme. I could do it every day, every word I say. I could keep going and going, and the words will show because actions speak louder than words. This is the story. You're not listening. You're going to be heard. I can do that. I am that guy. I am that I am, and I don't want to try. You are too, because I am you, and you are me. And motherfucker, don't laugh at me because you can see that we are we and they are not. The people are the problem. We the people. Start there. 10 Commandments. I got one for you. Suck my dick. Start there. You know, look, yeah, drink to that. I ain't drinking. I'll cheer. Uh-uh. Don't be normal, because if you are, then you lost already. Here's one for society that's listen. Everybody's winners. Well, guess what? Sorry, sweetheart. You're all fucking losers, too. Because if you're all equal, you can't have a winner without a loser. So you better think before you speak. Actions are power. Words are weak. But be careful what you say because they can make you weak. I gave it all away too, my guy. I still got the day. oh my God. I cried earlier today, but it wasn't for her, and that's what I'll say. But it was all in the story that I have to say, and shit ain't real like the motherfucking world likes to play. What do you do for a living? I live for a motherfucking living. I don't work for you, slave. I ain't no slave. Sorry, bitch, wrong guy. Oh, I was trying to reach for the button. I was mad when the other dude did it to be an asshole. My shit said 0. Mine was better than 1 because there ain't none like me, and none can keep up. So I would rather be the 0 than a 1 because once you stop there, you're never going to be done. Because numbers are endless, just like my words. This is a story that should be watched, seen, and even fucking heard. I don't. Why don't we write a fucking own game, dude? Like, how hard would that be? It's called. What do you name it? The real world. And you just put them all in one. You put every fucking game all almost in one, and you have no
You
rules and
were
no
in my
point to it,
crew
bro.
before, weren't you? Were in my crew before, weren't you?
Probably,
I think you
probably.
were.
I mean, I don't. I played every game
I thought
basically.
you were dead, man. I thought you died.
Mm. Every day I die,
Oh wow.
and then I wake back up and rise.
That's why I never logged in again. You know, what's the point of having somebody that's your whole world
Nah, bro.
gone?
No, basically it ain't worth it. Uh, to do what? This to be? Nah, no, it ain't worth it.
Mm.
How about the best? I'm trying to think of what the hell the movie was right now. It's not the Matrix, dude. Not the Matrix. Is it? When they had everybody plugged in the van and they were running, and about games.
I Robot.
Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember
Is that
that.
what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, that's the one. Come with me, can't you see? In a world of
So
imagination.
do you still be gaming or no? Not really.
I'm heading the whip. I'm Thug the Cowboy on the PS4. You know,
PS4.
I'm on
Oh,
Modern Warfare
no,
3.
you're Red Dead Redemption.
I was getting sniped. You're either ready or dead. I kept getting sniped by girls, man. They kept
Look,
sniping me. Yeah.
everybody's asking me if I play that, and they're like, I'm like,
You
do I
know
want
what
to
they
get
were
stuck in?
sniping me with? You know what they were sniping me with? A red rider, BB
Uh-uh.
gun.
No.
Oh yeah. I had one in all black electrical duct tape at one time with
Blacked
Hurricane
out, he
Harvey
says, in
came
all
here.
black.
I was straight, hey man, like the carbine.
Mm.
Boom, boom. It's take my
No, you
steel
forgot that
BB. Steal my BB.
we used to have real world wars with them bitches.
I was pretty much American Sniper with my Red Rider. You know
We
what I'm
used to have
saying? With
real
my
world
electrical
wars with
tape.
them things. Be shooting at each other like, all right, man. Like no headshots, no headshots, you know? Like we still did it.
Oh,
Red Dead. Yeah,
yeah.
I wonder if I should get it. I
You should get it. You should get it. I mean,
You
because
got
I
the,
mean, I
you have
don't.
two Red Dead 2?
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
That's man. You know, I stopped playing because one time I was on my horse and then I heard a lady screaming. It was by the creek, right? She was like, ah, ah. It sounded like she was getting dragged.
Hmm.
And then, dude, I went by there. There was nobody there, but you could hear her voices. Like you could hear the haunting voices of her begging for help. And I was like, where is this guy? I thought it was probably a player that like rounded someone up or
What?
something and was doing something to him. But dude, it changed my whole life, bro. I was like, wow, this person is literally begging and screaming for help, and I can't do nothing about it because they're down by the river and the creek, you know, and
Yeah.
something's happening to them, and I don't know what's going on. And man, that it beyond tripped me out, bro. That's why I was like, man, I can't play this game no more. You know, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. You know, this is like a whole massacre going on out here in this game, bro. Like, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I only was used to playing Red Dead 1 on the PS3, with just
Yeah.
sniping it out,
I
you
never
know.
even played it ever, I don't think, man. I didn't. I never played it. No, none of them. I watched it for a little bit one time, but like an old buddy of mine, he got stuck in it because what was he doing? Trying to find the what was it? The white stallion or some shit?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
spirit
yeah.
stallion or something. You had to do something crazy. You had
It's
to
the
find it.
fastest horse in the game. Yeah, it's the fastest horse in the game.
Yeah,
It's beyond the zebra. It's the zebra, and then it's that one.
yeah.
You
I
know.
don't. I could. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can get into it. I, I've bought so many other games and tried them just to end up taking them back, but I'm trying. Like I just started Apex again, which that's a cool game too, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do anymore.
Man, Apex, bro, like that's one of my favorite games right there. To be honest.
I got the shit on. Turn that shit on. Stream.
Hey, add me, bro. My name is Thug Cowboy. You know, maybe we can play together sometime, but it's all one word. It's all one word. It's Thug Cowboy, all low caps.
I'll go over and turn it on right now and do it before I'll forget, dude. I got so much going on, as you can see. Like, I mean, that room over there is a fucking trash, and over there is trash. I try to do weed, man, but I gotta. I've had a.
Uh,
I had a
my
listen,
phone's
dude.
about to.
I had a rough. I had a rough last year, dude. That's all I can say. Keeping it real on that.
Rather, I'm back, my friend.
All right, where did it go? How do I do this again?
Well,
I'm trying to remember how to even add somebody.
1% now, so I'm gonna die in a minute. So,
Hold on. I'm almost done. 12%. Okay, we go here. Search for players. What did you say it was now? Your name? Your gamer tag? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.